Let's see what it do, y'all. Let's see what is going on. Let me check to see if the ratio is correct. And it is. So now, before I start this video, I just want to say that YouTube, boy, I tell you, now there's nothing wrong with the Wi-Fi, nothing wrong with my equipment, anything that I'm using to go live, phone, none of that. And it's always a trouble starting, especially when I'm trying to get my notifications out. They don't want me to get my notifications out. Always remember, folks, deception go a long way. Deceptive practices. It can be done to you without you knowing. And they can always have an alibi. Whoever controls all of this stuff, they let who they want grow in this YouTube world. I'm telling you. Just look at it. I promise you. They be rigging the game. They mess with. They got certain channels programmed that do certain content. I know it for a fact. I've been doing this long enough to know sneaky and sneaky things and deception. Oh yeah, I'm hip to that. I'm looking for it. That's why I know it be happening. Just want to start off saying that. Like I said, I try to get these notifications out. When I did do it, the ratio was messed up. Now I can't do the notifications to get them out so people can watch this live. And now all of a sudden, I can't send no notifications out, but the ratio is correct. Whatever.
No power in a city. If the power goes out, everything is out. Nothing works. People start dying. There's no running water. How about that? Let's just start with you. Power goes out. Where do you go get your water?
I'm not sure where water originates in this city where I live.
Okay, well, but you got 3 days. Where you gonna go?
Probably the beach or somewhere where there's a water source. Well, then I will get some twigs, light a match, and then boil it. Okay, so now where do we go?
How are you going to capture the water that's, well, first of all, do you even know how this process works? You boil
I'm not
water.
a psychologist, so no, I don't. I don't profess to be.
So you will go get some seawater, boil it, drink it, and then die because you don't understand that you cannot drink ocean water.
Oh, I was recently perusing the Twitter, as what I sometimes do on occasion. You got...
Hey, this guy right here, the real MTR. I like this channel, man. He be breaking down a lot of information. So, my man, he's well off in life, and why not watch someone that you can learn from as well? There's a lot of power outages going on around here too, people. I find that very strange. This is what I'm going to do though before I start this video, since YouTube want to be slick, but I can't do it. I cannot send my notifications out. It's crazy. So let's see something here. No, I can't. Whatever. Now all of a sudden I can't send my notifications out on a reaction screen cast.
Won't believe what has recently been a trending story. All right, you guys remember Bear Grylls back in the day? Now, Bear Grylls had a show similar to Survivor Man, where they would drop people out on an island and, with a camera crew, document these people with little to no supplies and what they would do to survive. Well, in a particular season, in demonstrating the importance of men in society. Well, this video has again resurfaced, and it has people at odds and ends on the Twitterverse. So what we're going to do in the confines of this conversation is to re-highlight that clip. We're going to go up to Twitter and look at some of the back and forth, and you guys will not believe the degree of delusion that has come out the woodwork to try to explain away why the women lost in this particular situation. And then I also have a Kevin Samuels clip for you guys where he referenced this clip to destroy the logic of a young lady who came in and called him. All right, so buckle up, let's have some fun.
I like when he be like, without further ado, we're gonna get right to it. Like I said, go follow him. Follow me as well if you haven't. This is a reaction video, and basically, it's about the conspiracy theories, as they say, about what is going on with all this power outages and how to survive. And, let's see.
And finally put this conversation to bed. Without further ado, the audio here is a little weird. I had to do some things to pass copyright. By the way, those things are documented at viraltovalue.com. Link in the description. But that's enough of the plug. Let's go.
Get to the island. The women have no choice but to swim to the shore in the clothes they're wearing.
No dry clothes and no fire. So you have to don't think about it. Don't think about it. Just one by one. It's gonna take. We'll just tonight.
Whee!
With the light running out fast, the women are no closer to finding a beach to set up camp.
Yeah. Yeah. Meanwhile, the dudes is chilling, enjoying, having fun. They tripping.
It's right near me.
Bugs, ew,
It's
snakes.
I think.
Listen, emotional.
Oh,
They
Oh my
catch
God,
and
that's
listen to
Cayman.
eating them.
Though potentially deadly to humans, a crocodile of this size could provide tens of thousands of calories for
Big
the
true.
women who have barely eaten in days. The women decide to walk away from this potentially life-saving feast.
They're on death's door, by the way. But the dudes
Yeah, that is our dinner. Yeah.
get it.
These little bastards got close, right? He's not scared of us.
Being able to change people's lives.
He's not scared of us.
And the cameras in the water.
Here we go, puppy yes.
Yeah.
Go.
We got dinner and lunch, boys.
Dinner, boys.
There we go.
Actually, wrapping up.
we can't eat because we have no fire.
What?
I mean, this is kind of a great example on showing you and learning how to survive without the resources that we have today. I like that because I'm telling you, one day it's gonna happen. I just hope I don't be old as hell where I can't run or move around or clap. That's why I gotta continue to stay in shape, man, and do push-ups and exercise to keep and be able to keep up whenever it's a natural disaster or anything of that nature, man, when we don't have any resources and we gotta go back in time to the first century or some shit.
Nothing to drink
Dog.
because we can't boil it to purify it and sterilize it.
Listen, humans discovered fire about 2 million years ago, and you can't tap into your basic survival instincts enough to at least try to save your life. This,
And
ladies,
you gotta remember, we are so in an age and day of being controlled and handicapped to a lot of things that I don't even see happen when I was growing up. Nowadays, everything is done for you. You don't have to go out. Everything can be brought to you. Now, for elderly or handicapped people, I can see that is a major win. But if you got arms and legs, man, everything working, man, I don't see why you just can't go get your own stuff. Stop being lazy.
gentlemen, is called natural selection.
Unbelievable. Wow, look at that.
After almost 2 weeks without a meal, the group
That's
is at the
crazy.
point of starvation.
Yes.
If they don't eat soon, there's a genuine risk their organs will start to shut down.
Yeah.
Because this boy, if he didn't see any more motivation. They. Well done, team. Don't you let them get at this.
By the way, all of the men had formed like teams and hierarchy. They all had like different jobs, right? They were well organized, right? Like when there was conflict, it wasn't decision by committee, right? They don't all get together and hold hands, sing kumbaya, and talk about how equal that they are, right? Like they just saw problems and formed solutions. Whereas the women in this case did nothing to build, had little to no survival instincts, did nothing to protect what they got. They didn't lead anybody, right? They just tried to figure things out by committee. Let's see if there's
And with that being said, women is shown, and I think a lot of them think this, that they can live somewhere on an island without men. If it wasn't no men at all, they would be able to survive and figure it all out. I don't think so. A lot of you women would not survive without men if everything wasn't already done the way it is for you today, where you don't really need a guy. You can live without guys. So let's talk about in those days of survival. You couldn't really do nothing without no man. Y'all had to hand do everything by hand. I Let me do it by hand. Let me make the with the little fingers right here. Tickle, tickle. Let me make this by hand. I can make that hand sandwich by hand.
Anything more? Okay. They're just. Oh, oh. sorry, sorry, I did not expect that at the end. Hold on, let's put the call the medics. This photo right here puts into perspective how privileged of a society that we are currently living in. One of which we don't have to think about ascertaining food except for having money for food, because we've solved issues in
Ain't
regards
that
to
about something? We don't have to go catch our food. We don't have to go hunt it down, kill it. Like they was doing it, man. You'd be like, ew, they have to kill it and blood and gut it and clean it. My granddaddy job, I was told, but my pops, his job was to neuter animals. Cut they shit off. Cut they balls off before they slaughter them. So you can eat them.
Transportation, and we have grocery stores. How privileged are we? But this is a perfect demonstration of equality, all right? There is no equality. Shows like this went up against this notion of equality between men and women. We can be equally valued, but more often than not, the value will be established for much different things.
So just think, if the power went out right now, could you survive? Will you survive? Could you survive without power? Huh? Comment down below, what would you do?
We've always been at yin and yang, and a lot of that is demonstrated in the different jobs that we have picked. Women, more often than not, stay away from much more dirtier jobs, blue-collar jobs, jobs that involves weight or power or strength, right? Grip strength. They're much more form fit to be the gatherers as opposed to the hunters. Anyway, now that you guys have seen the clip, let's go over to the Twitters and have some fun. One of the top comments with an astounding 2.6 million views writes, women created 8 billion people. What did men create? Ma'am, firstly, it takes two to tango. So who are y'all creating these 8 billion people with? And secondly, if you were to take away all of
Ain't that is so stupid to say. Women created 8 billion people. What did men create? I wouldn't even fucking, like, oh my God. Those type of comments from women is like comments from Caucasian people whenever it's a video with a black person getting arrested. Like, I ignore their ass after a while. It's like, I'm not even finna feed into that, because the shit that they be saying to be idiot. It be so stupid, childish, and ignorant. The thing that was so ignorant for her to say, she's stupid. Like, I don't call a lot of people stupid and say they lying unless I know for a fact that you're lying and you're stupid. And what was the purpose of you even saying that? Like, we created 8 billion people. What did men do? How in the hell you think you even had it? You can't have a baby by yourself, and you can't have a baby with another woman, you stupid boy.
Inventions in our society that were created by men, we'd be still living in the Stone Age. From the moment that you wake up in the morning to the moment that you go to sleep, The majority of things that you are interfacing with that have made your life as easy and as peaceful as what it is were created by men. But because you consume so much TikTok and listen to feminists who hate on men, you don't realize this. Last month, my Facebook page alone generated over $13,000. That number is so ridiculous. Why? Because I did absolutely no work in order to achieve that. But I put systems in play to earn that revenue. Now, there's a very important definition here. It's called resting revenue rate. How much money do you earn in a month at rest?
Do you know these people that are YouTubers? You don't have to be a millionaire or go for that or trying to, oh, let me make millions off YouTube. No, you can make just as much and more than you make at a 9 to 5 job. That's why YouTube is changing their policies like they always do every freaking couple of months. It's always something different, man. They trying to make it hard for anybody. So I've asked for you. Matter of fact, it's too late. It is too late unless you got some unbelievable content where it's shock value and just shocking what they've never seen. Like you got to have an eye in between your forehead. You have to have 3 eyes to be able to hit the 4,000 watch time hours within what they said by February. So you got August, September, October, November, December, January. You got 6 months. Now, if you started right now, because they about to change the 4,000 watch time hours to 8,000. Guess what? 4,000 is hard. Guess what? 8,000 is extremely, insanely hard, nigga. For real, for real. Now, I got the subscribers. I just don't have the watch time hours. What watch time hours is, you have to make content every day, all day, damn near. That's how I look at it. I got to make multiple videos a day. So that's more lives. That's more videos like this. I don't choose to do these videos, but I have to. I have to keep content rolling like a god darn 24-hour channel. Basically, hit that like button for me.
Not doing a damn thing. Because at least on my Facebook page alone, it's $13,000. Now, what's also crazy about
That's
that
just
is
his
I'm not
Facebook.
a Facebooker. I'm a YouTuber. Majority of my money comes from YouTube and as well as ad sponsorships. The Facebook stuff is just the icing on the cake. But just the icing on the cake alone, I'm financially independent because it damn sure don't cost me $13,000 a month to live. Come copy my system of how I earn between $50,000 and $100,000 each and every month. Go to viral2value.com to pick up my curriculum and join my community where we also do live calls, Q&As to answer all of your guys' questions.
Hey man, why not pick a brain of an intellectual mind sometimes, you know? I don't always watch stupidity. I try to get info, and I do on a lot of occasions. That's why I'm gonna start sharing it with you guys too. But go follow my man right here, man, at the real MTR.
Your content creation journey. Alex writes,
And do me a
let me
favor,
name some.
hit that like button right now. It's a thumb button right under the video, right under the freaking square scene. Could you please hit that like button for me? Appreciate you.
For you. From the streets to the cars to the houses to the skyscrapers, tampons, airplanes, trains, agricultural, electricity, indoor plumbing, computers, etc. Thank you for your invaluable contributions, though I am happy to just be alive. I have no arguments with this and how privileged of a society that we live in, that men, more often than not, keep all of these things running so we can have a great life. Men literally created the world that you live in, all the way down from the technological device that you're utilizing to shit on those very men. How ungrateful. By the way, this seems to be a wholly Western problem. If you go abroad, you're not seeing this type of ideology.
Would you be on the planets with only ladies?
No,
Why?
I like men.
You like men?
Yeah.
Would you be on the planets with only ladies?
No. No, no, no.
No, no, no.
See, this is brilliant. See, this is the brilliance of this guy. I could have did the same thing. I might even do the same thing for I show you the differences of the women that are overseas, and then you have the American women that just think they don't need the men. And look, we're not talking about all women. You have to say this as a man to all women. We're not talking about all women, okay? We're not talking about all women. I'm going to say it again. We're not talking about all women. We're not talking about you if you're feeling like we're talking about you, okay? We're talking about the ladies that think they don't need men for anything, okay? Because I need a woman. I would never say I wouldn't or don't need women. Like, come on now. That would be stupid of me. But we have the other gender that thinks they don't need men for anything. Carry on.
No. No.
No.
No. No, 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 no. I can't.
You can't.
Tell him, my friend.
No.
She said,
No.
no, 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 no,
No,
no.
no, no, no. I can't.
No, no,
You
no.
can't.
Tell him, Mike. There you go.
No.
See, I'm going to Nigeria.
Would you be on a planet full of ladies?
I go to Nigeria now because this is the type of woman that I want to have in my marriage. I want to marry this woman here. These are the woman for me. I cannot get along with no American woman because they're too mean.
No, I won't do that.
You don't do that.
No. No.
No.
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying no. Why? Why?
Because we need the boys.
Jigo Barbies.
Tell them we need the boys. We need the men. Without the men, we don't have anything here. How would you mop this place here? How would you mop? You would not mop without the man here.
Yeah, Kwanji is real.
They didn't tell you no.
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 Nah.
Why you say that?
See?
I don't even know how to answer
I'm
it.
going to Nigeria,
Syria,
man. I'm
you did
telling you, I'm
Syria.
going to Nigeria
Kwanji will catch me.
to find my my woman.
Like, what's the essence? For being on a planet for
Unfufu.
just
I'm
ladies.
going
When
to
I can
find
choose to be on a planet
Unfufu. I'm going to Nigeria to find Unfufu.
like a planet with full of men.
Okay. So wait, so you'll be on a planet with only men?
I'll be okay. I mean, it's better.
You're the only lady.
I mean, to guys. So I'm
guys.
okay if I'm on a planet full of men. If I was to be a lesbian, then fine. But since I'm not, so
That means you can do us.
She said, since I'm not a lesbian.
Us.
no, what's that?
Like 5 guys and maybe
No,
like.
no, no, no. I'll have one, but I think I'll be like happy if I see different men.
Please, if you're watching this video, hit the like button for me. It don't cost you nothing. Nothing. Nothing.
Price for me because I'm the only girl.
Okay.
Yeah, it will be fun. So
Jessamine right here presents a fairly sane argument. Women just had the fertile ground for creating, men had the raw material. So we need each other, period. Which has always been my argument is we need each other at the end of the day. Nobel will follow up here
We
that the
need each other.
misandrist will argue you down on that need part, and it's absolutely correct. And I think it also goes beyond just raw material, right? You need men there to protect the land, right? To provide structure and hierarchy so you
Come
can
on,
ensure
man.
the crops will grow, right? Because you miss a season and your whole island or your whole tribe might be up for negotiation. Plus, there's probably nothing more scary than seeing
Now
a
look,
warring
don't
tribe.
get me wrong. There's women out here handy and more handyman than me. Shit, more handyman than a man's man. It's all on how you was taught and how you was learned to do whatever. I personally don't want to do nothing no woman do. So whatever. If a woman want to do a man's thing and men stuff and building, that's up to her. You know? But me, I'm trying to do less work. I'm trying to work smart and not hard. You know? If I say,
Or
I don't give a
shit
damn
that you
what
do
y'all
not
say. Oh, the
recognize.
man's supposed to fix this and listen. If I don't have to, I won't. You dig? If I can some way smarten up in another part of that situation, I will try that out. But listen, man, I'm not trying to work hard no more, man. I did all that when I was younger.
Coming inland. It never has been, nor will it ever be. Armies of warring women protecting a tribe. All right? That doesn't even happen nowadays. Imagine an army of all.
Now, if somebody said, come on, let's build a house. We got all the tools or we need to do this. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll work towards something that I know is gonna be mine. But I'll let working hard for a motherfucking job that's gonna kill your. You know what I mean? People I know that passed away or messed up because of the job, man. A job will kill your ass. You got to pick the right one.
All women, right? Like it literally does not exist. But armies of all men exist everywhere in the world. So the idea that men are just not needed.
And I ain't never say not work a job either. You know, you just be smart. As you get older, choose a job that you know for a fact you love to do. I don't know what job really that is, but ain't too many like that where you love to go to work every motherfucking day. I want to do some shit. I want to work far as something that I'm doing that I can do, I would do for free. Like if I could do it for free, that's a job I want.
Is absolutely ridiculous. Now we can argue about the roles, but the feminists don't acknowledge the roles as they
meaning. Because some people ain't gonna get that right. They're gonna be like, huh? What you mean you work for free? Far as me doing something like I just love to do without even getting paid. I don't have to get paid to do this. That's the type of job I want. Like I like a hobby, something that's like a hobby that you like doing all the time. You might like, goddamn it, fishing. You might like putting things together. You might like creating content. You know, you might like something that you will do for free. You got actors that act. That ain't doing shit. And they get paid a lot of money. So something that I would probably do and be like, I do this for free. Shit. But they paying me.
equate everyone to be equal, but nature and maybe God, if you
'Cause you
believe
would
in
love
God,
to do
has
it.
already determined that both sides
It's not gonna
already
be no,
matter,
man, I
and
don't
that we
like
should
doing
not
it. I'm
ignore
sick of this
our
job.
biological necessities. Shout out to Enos, who's now trying to sign up to be a WNBA player in the NBA. Pressure testing the lies and the delusion against the reality. Now let's finally take a step back and see what Kevin has to say about all of this, because as soon as I saw this go trending on Twitter, I thought of this stream right here where he debated a young woman on this very topic. Now, mind you, this topic. Now, mind you, this is 5+ years ago.
And have built the infrastructure the way it is right now. And it's working. But what she's actually suggesting is that if men were not there, that women could come up with an innovative way to not necessarily need to do it the way men have done it for hundreds of years. Women will come up with an innovative way that will work for a female solution that produce at the same level. Outrageous.
We can agree to disagree.
No, there's no agree. There's no agree to disagree.
We can agree to disagree.
No, there's no agree. No.
No, there's
We
right
don't
or
agree
wrong.
to disagree because number one, women aren't in the technical fields like that anyway. And the fact of the matter is, this bothers me because so many black women really think like this. Black women want anything else because you've been told that you're equal to a man. In a lot of ways, you're better. And you're sitting here
And
really
anything you
seriously,
can do, I can
man.
do better.
I really don't get that logic. That logic is only coming from a single mom. No shade towards single moms. I love the ones because I got aunties, cousins, family members that's single moms. We're not talking about you as an individual. We're talking about the character of a single mom that's bitter and mad and just teaches her kid to hate people and cuss people out and be mean and shit. That's what we talking about. And then not having a logical way of thinking because you never seen it from a father. That's what we talking about. That's what we talking about. I'm telling you. But somehow all y'all get mad when a man talks about a woman, what he don't like about a woman. Y'all don't like it. You can't take it. And that's a personal problem. That's a brain defect of some sort. If you can't come to an agreement like, okay, yes, you're right. And it's really how you was taught. If your mama taught you to be a man, that's exactly who you gonna think you're gonna be.
This is about
better. You're gonna think
science,
you're better
engineering,
than a man.
technology, and math. This is about machinery. This is about power. No power in a city, in LA, if the power goes out, everything is out. Nothing works. People start dying. There's no running water. Where do you go get your water, man? Where are you gonna go get your water? How about that? Let's just start with you. Power
See,
goes.
the funny thing is, when you start asking questions like this is when it get interesting, people.
Where do you go get your water?
I'm not sure where water originates in this city where I live.
Okay, well, but you got 3 days. Where you gonna go?
Probably the beach or somewhere where there's a water source. I
The
don't
beach.
know.
Now listen. The beach. You're gonna go to the beach where there is ocean water.
Or some other water source.
No, ma'am. No, that's the beach. Is that water potable?
I could take it home and boil it.
On what?
The
I could take
electricity
it
don't
home
work.
in one of the
On what? On what, ma'am? You could take it home and do what?
and boil it
On what?
on my
Nothing.
stove. You said power, not gas.
No, that see, gas is power, man. I said the power. See, the electric runs the gas and the gas runs the electric. When they go out, the gas stops, the electricity stops. See what I mean, folks? She's saying she could go to the ocean, which is full of seawater, salt water, and she thinks she can just simply take it home and use what men have already done and go and just simply stick it on her stove and boil it. But there's no more stove, man, because there's no more gas. Now what you gonna do? Time
There's
is
nothing.
Okay. Well, then I will get some twigs, light a match, and then boil it. Okay. So now where do we go?
okay. You're gonna boil it. You're boiling water. You got a big old pot. You're boiling water.
Yeah.
How you gonna How you going to? Where's the water going to come from? Because it's seawater. How are you going to capture the water?
Hey man, I can tell she finna try to come up with anything. There's really nothing you can do, really. Shit, you gotta hope you can find one of these trees that'll have some water in it, you know? But I doubt if there's any in the cities. Shit, you gotta go to a damn jungle or something.
That's
Don't none of us know what to
even know how
do,
this
man.
process works. You boil
I'm not
water.
a psychologist, so no, I don't. I don't profess to be.
So you will go get some seawater, boil it, drink it, and then die. Because you don't understand that you cannot drink ocean
You
water.
can't.
And you don't realize that the water you're supposed to be drinking is in steam form. And if you don't have a way to collect the steam and condense it back down into drinking water,
Nobody knows that.
you will drink the wrong water, just like eating the wrong berry. And see that TikTok? That's dying. And see, most women are like you. They run out to the beach, and everybody's at the beach. Thank
They
you
do
for
love that
proving that
beach.
you don't even know how to get water. And you got 3 days. Ma'am, it's not an insult. It's not an insult, ma'am.
I don't take it as an insult. Listen. This is a fair conversation, and I listen.
And you know what? That's you can tell in her maturity as an older woman, she's not taking offense to what he say. Let that be a woman that's 50 years on down, 50 years old on down, they would have been snapping. You trying to say I'm stupid? You're trying to. I hate them type of ladies that put words in your mouth. You said one word, they said, "Oh, so you think I'm dumb because you're trying to tell me how to do this?" Like, what are you talking about? Oh man, hey man, listen. This video is long enough. I want you to go subscribe to the real MTR Beep TV1. I might be going live with a different video. We're gonna go towards some sort of sports. Comment down below. Always comment what type of videos you would like to see from this channel, and I'll react to it. I'll create it. I'll do a upload video on it, or however you guys want it. Let me know. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel.
I would propose to you if you think that all men are capable of doing the exact thing.
No. Man. So the difference between men is the difference between men and you is they go to their stove and it would still be on. The difference between men is we already run the infrastructure. Stuff will keep coming. We'd still have water. We'd have water in our faucet. We'd have bottled water. We'd have it all because we already
He
do
basically asking her, how you gonna do anything? There's no man. He's trying to get her into that stage of mind thinking. Like, you're talking about you're going to go here and go there. How can you do any of that? There's no man. You're not going to have none of that.
Yeah.
See, that's the difference.
And that's the argument is that if you took all of the men off the planet right now, there would be calamity. If you took all of the women off of the planet right now, we'd be okay. We would manage.
We'll be fucked up though, because it wouldn't be no, you know, you understand. I'll say that it ain't gonna be no getting some you understand mint. But that's about the only thing men would be like, God damn, man, we'll be nice if we can have some you understand. But we probably wouldn't be thinking about what if that, okay, let's say no women, that means no sex at all. So how would you want to, why would you and how would you want to do something that you ain't never did or saw or heard about? That means nobody will be doing. So we'll be cool. We'll be cool without women. For real. That's the only thing. Straight up. Ain't no yagging, nagging, talking, and what you doing with this? What you doing with that? Close that door. Do this. Come here. Get in there. Like, come on, man. Y'all know what time it is, fellas. You know how the women can be bossy as hell. So, yeah, we could be cool. Because if you look at it, we built everything. The only thing, we could cook for ourselves. Oh, yeah, man, we'll be straight. I wouldn't want it that way though. I would never say I want to live on a planet full of guys. You got to be drunk. You got to be stupid. Ain't no way. Shit, that's I would love to be the only dude on a planet of women. How about that? But then again, I think about it, and no, I don't. That means in an older man's mind, that's more mouths talking, telling you what to do. You need to be doing this. You need to be. You got all them voices in it. So I don't know. As a young form of myself, yes, put me on a planet full of women, and somehow you overlook all that mouth and you just nail anything with a heartbeat. But when you get at a certain age, man, you don't want no two of them. Hell no, one of them I don't want. I ain't want the one that I don't want this one. Shit, what I look like trying to talk to two women? What? That's two mouths. That's two females talking shit and complaining about something. Hell no.
I think also what this is a human being's ability to overestimate their competence in something when they've not done it, they've not studied it, they not learned it, right? Sort of like a Dunning-Kruger.
Yeah, that's how the ladies is too. They can say give you pointers or advice about some shit they ain't even experienced. Because in their mind, which is delusional way of thinking, even at a 90-year-old person as a woman, the delusional mind. Just think you already have delusional made imaginary fantasy Disney world type of mind growing up when you was a kid, and then when you get older you kind of go back into that stage and you go back to that delusional way of thinking. Because I think it is different from a woman being having dementia and a man having dementia. Like, it's studied, just look it up. The man is more laid back, just don't be saying nothing. The woman's gonna be nagging and still you took something from me, you did this, you did that. See, that's because of the two genders. The man is more laid back and don't be doing all that, and the woman is more blamey and fussy and accusing. It's crazy, man.
Right.
How it works.
I also see this where you've been conditioned your whole life that you can do it all.
Because I'm trying to, for real, I'm trying to learn women. I'm trying to study women. I'm trying to, like, what the fuck is wrong with them sometimes? Like, why they be mad? Why do they be mad and think, and then they mad at everybody? Like, what the fuck? That's stupid. Like, why do you can't control your anger or your madness because you're mad? Why you can't control that? What is wrong? Like, to me, that's a self-control problem. You don't have no self-control.
Come to this as well, and my best
I
example
be mad all the
is
time.
fighting.
I be mad, but I know how to not be mad at other people.
That are very
other people ain't got nothing to do with why I'm mad, like, for real. So I don't understand. I never understood it about ladies. My mama got it. Man, I love my mama, but
is not as pernicious as this outcome right here, because her mindset and the way that she thinks about and values and respects men, it is a plague in our society, to the extent of having the lowest marriage rate.
You like women, like, y'all gotta face the fact you're not stronger than us, and you really are here to help men. You're not here to fucking do better and be better and want to be a better than a man. Like, that's crazy. Why do I look like want to be better than a woman? That's dumb as hell. Why would I want to be better than a woman? So I don't get it.
Highest divorce rate and some of the highest single mother rate mindset. And the way that she thinks about and values and respects men, it is a plague in our society to the extent of having the lowest marriage rate, the highest divorce rate, and some of the highest single mother rates of any race in the States. They've been taught through various sources, including the media, that men are disposable, that men are not needed. That's how you can have these brain dead TikTok and Twitter comments specific to women creating 8 billion people without even having the thought to consider that the men were needed in that equation as well.
We're already doing it. And I just explained to you how you don't even know how to, the basic stuff human beings have had to do since we've been on this planet. You don't even know how to do it. And the thing is, no, let's stick here. No, don't overtalk me. You don't know how to even understand that there's not drinkable water. See, this is what I meant about Bear Grylls, the island. Women just think shit happens. Men would not have to do it because we're already doing it, man. If women were disappeared, you know what would happen? We would have an abundance because the women that are gone, men wouldn't have to produce for all the men and all the women. All the men would just have to produce for the men. We would have overflow because we wouldn't have to carry you guys anymore. That's the truth. Can you at least...
And the reason why guys have these conversations like this, because it's like we have to address these things, because if you don't say anything about it, it's going to keep going on. That's all that is. This is Beep TV1. Hit that like button for your boy, and let's just all get along, and let's all have conversations about what we need to be doing as men and as women. Signing out.